So hi everyone, welcome back to Just DIY. And today we will be reviewing some Land of Stories books. So we will be reviewing the Land of Stories books and I will rate them from 1 out of 10. So if you guys don't know what Land of Story is, it's a series made by Chris Colfer, and he's a writer and he writes really chapter books, and these are all from the Little Brown Company. So his books are super nice and they're all novels, so you guys can buy them to read, and they're super duper adventurous and super fun and imaginative, so they are super fun to read. So let's start off with the first one. So the first one is The Land of Stories, The Wishing Spell. The Wishing Spell. Wishing. So here, let me show you the map. Some of them have maps. Others, I don't think they really have maps. He also writes children's books, so you guys can buy some for your little sisters or your children. So here is the first map. And here, this story, I really rate this a 9 out of 10. I really love it. And I'm not going to spoil it, but they meet lots of story characters. For example, Snow White, Sleeping Beauty, Cinderella, even Little Red Riding Hood and Goldilocks, and Jack and the Beanstalk, and a lot more. See, they have the Northern Kingdom, Snow White's kingdom, the Dwarf Forests, where Froggy or Prince Charlie lives. The Elf Emperor, you guys might not know that because Chris Colfer made that up. The Charming Kingdom, Cinderella's Kingdom, the Corner Kingdom, Rapunzel's Kingdom. I forgot to mention Rapunzel. The Sleeping Kingdom, which is obviously Aurora's kingdom because she likes sleeping. She slept for a whole century. The Hidden Palace is here, and that's where the evil queen. No, not the evil queen. Oh my god. I forgot what her name was called, but she's evil. Oh my god, I forgot. But she is a villain, part of Sleeping Beauty's king. Oh yeah, she's a witch. Like that witch that tried to curse Sleeping Beauty by putting a spinal of the needle, pricking it into her hand. So that's where she's trying to make a potion to kill Sleeping Beauty the second time. The Northern Kingdom, yeah, that's where the Red Riding Hood Kingdom, and it's the biggest, and it has a really big circle. The Troll and Goblin territory, where trolls and goblins live at. The Elf Emperor is the story of the shoemaker. That's where the elves came from. I guess they helped him. And also the candy house, as you guys can see there, that you guys guessed it, it's from Hansel and Gretel, the evil witch. That's her house, trying to trick kids getting into it, and she's just gonna kill them to make food. And we also have Mermaid Bay, where Ariel sizzles in the waters. The Fairy Kingdom, where the fairy godmother and all her helpers are at. I'm not going to mention them. You guys can read them for yourselves. And there is a lot more places, but I kind of forgot because I already read the book, and that was a long time ago. That was 4 months ago. Okay, so, well, anyways, the wishing spell is this one. So my mom's going to be downstairs, and I'm going to quiet her down. Okay, the next one we have, I don't have the Land of Stories 2, but I do have the Land of Stories Book 3, Book 4, and Book 6. I'm waiting to collect the Land of Stories, this one and this one, and then I can complete my collection. Well, let's review this one. So, this one, I also have this one, The Wizard of Oz. It's my favorite one. So they went back into The Wizard of Oz. And I also have the movie. I also have the movie, and it's a great movie. I love it. It's really historical. In 1939. I'm sure. Okay. Well, maybe later. Sorry for the air conditioning, and it's in the background. Well, anyways. So this one is The Land of Stories, A Grim Morning. Now they will be Mommy, I'm making a video. Okay, I should shut up. The Grimm morning is when they met the brothers Grimm. So we have Wilhelm Grimm and why do I keep forgetting the other brother's name? I forgot. But that was like in the 18th century, and they were the ones who actually created some cool stories. And the Grande Army, or the Grand Army, I don't know, but that's in French. I kind of know French, because I do take French classes, but I do not know what Grand or Grande means. I'll just call them the Grande Army. They're trying to conquer the other fairy tale world, like another dimension, which is the fairy tale world, obviously. And like, yeah, so that's a little trailer of what their story is like. And here's the map. This one isn't like a places, but oh my god, here's the fairy godmother, or is that Mother Goose? Oh, this is Mother Goose. Mother Goose is fairy godmother's friend. If you guys haven't read this one, Bristle is the fairy godmother. She was the one who defeated the Ice Queen. She used her powers. Her friend Scanthus, Lucy, Lucy Goosey, which is Mother Goose. She called herself Mother Goose. That's I know that. And then the fairy godmother's friend is Lucy Goosey, or Mother Goose, otherwise known as. And this book, you can read this one. This is a new one Chris Colfer put out on. You can read about how the fairy godmother came to become the fairy godmother, and how Madame Weatherberry created her as the most powerful fairy of the fairy tale world century. It's a super duper magical book, and it actually made me cry. Oh my gosh. Okay, so it's kind of emotional with a lot of history. The Masked Man is Alex and Connor. Alex and Connor are the main, and the fairy godmother are the main characters of the story, and including Mother Goose, and yeah. So they are the main characters. Alex and Connor were the first ones in this series. That's why they are all on all the books. Here, I'm just introducing you guys. This one doesn't have them because they weren't even born yet, because that was the time of the fairy godmother. Something BC. That was a long time ago. Well, anyways, here, Alex and Connor are trying to, they haven't figured it out yet, but Alex has got this disease of thinking that the Masked Man, which is Uncle Lloyd, their uncle, they actually didn't know that their dad had an uncle. But now that they're going to reveal it, in this book, they are going to find out that the Masked Man is actually their uncle. And the Masked Man is actually very, very bad. When he was small, the fairy godmother, the Masked Man is also the fairy godmother's son. When he was small, he was really quiet. He didn't like to talk to his mother. Well, that was because in his mind, he was thinking about when he grew up, he was gonna conquer another world, and he was gonna kill his mother. So the fairy godmother actually read his mind, because she can do anything. She can get anything she wants. Okay, and so she decided that she had to drain all the powers from her son, which she was so sorry about. Her son ran away from her. That was really sad. And then she said, "I don't love you, Mom." And then the fairy godmother was like, "Well, I love you." And then the Masked Man is just conquering another world. So you guys can read about that. And this one, number 4, is when they discovered that Alex had this sickness of thinking that the Masked Man was their dad, but actually their dad has already passed away in a car crash. So Alex now discovered that the Masked Man was their uncle, because Connor said he saw his dad in the library, but Alex said, "Hey, no, it's our uncle." And I don't know how they found out. You guys better find this out. I already read the book. I kind of forgot. I had to read this one more time. I've read this 2 times, so I know the number 6, but that has nothing to do with this one. Let's keep on reviewing it. In this story, they go into the Wizard of Oz, which I have a DVD so that I can watch the movie of it. right here, The Wizard of Oz. It's in here. I finished half of it. I watched the movie last time, but I'm going to watch it again. I already know what happened. I don't want to spoil it if you guys don't know the movie of The Wizard of Oz, but I'm sure that you guys all know because it's so famous, and including the song Somewhere Over the Rainbow. Somewhere over the rainbow, way up high, and the dream really do come true. So you guys should really check out the book. So in the, also, the book by L. Frank Baum, I don't know how to pronounce it, B-A-U-M, and also, you guys can check it out. Here is a little trailer of the scenes. I really love the characters. So in the, what they're trying to do is Dorothy actually landed in another dimension, which Alex and Connor are also doing too. I think Chris Colfer actually based his books on The Wizard of Oz, which literally makes so much sense. Because she landed in another dimension because of a stupid tornado, and then she got twirled and she met the lion, which needed oh my god, he needed, so these characters, her friends that she met, they're gonna help her defeat the Wicked Witch of the West, and I'm not gonna tell you how they defeat them because that will just be spoilers. So, well, anyways, and also her friend said, "Okay, I will help you, only if you give me something in return." Okay, now I remember. The lion needs the gift of courage. The Tin Woodman needs the gift of a heart because he needs a heart. But he said, "I can't feel my heart beating. I don't have a heart." And then the Scarecrow needs, which he doesn't scare anyone at all because he's a person and persons don't really scare crows. Get it? He needs a brain because when Dorothy met him, he was like, "Go right, actually go left, actually go right, actually go left." And Dorothy's like, "Which way do I actually go?" He's like, "Actually go left. I mean right." He doesn't have a brain, so you cannot make up your mind. So you better watch this movie. It's a super duper good movie. You guys should really check it out. Well, anyways, back to this. They met Merlin because actually Alice and Connor got swirled into another dimension again, the King Arthur dimension, and it was super cool. So you guys can check it out yourself. Okay, and the last one we have is the Land of Stories Worlds Collide, which means the fairy tale world and the regular people world collide, and they're actually all the people from the fairy tale world, not all of them, the witches, only the witches from the fairy tale world and the fairies go to the other world, and their worlds collide again. Well, anyways, so they're just trying to solve this. This book has a lot of stuff to say about, but I'm running out of time on YouTube, so you guys can just check it out yourself. Do not forget to subscribe, like, and hit the notification bell if you want me to review this one and this book in my next video. Bye!